Big Five game usually, but it was a great college basketball game and fun to be a part of. I don't like coming up on this end of it, but I think it was a classic Big Five game and just a classic example of one team executing down the stretch in overtime and in regulation, and another team not executing. We got to learn from this. We got to take responsibility for it that we didn't execute, and give them credit. They did.
Jay, Ryan Arcidiacono looked kind of tired in the second half. Did you guys see any signs of that from the bench? And can you talk about your decision to stick with him?
Yeah, I think both our point guards struggled. I think Ryan struggled, Tony struggled, and I think that was a big part of the game. I thought their guards just did a great job of pressuring our guards and not allowing them to get us in offense. We struggled, especially down the stretch in both regulation and overtime, getting into our offense. I thought Galloway just did a great job pressuring our Ryan especially. And even Tony struggled some. Tony had 3 turnovers, no assists. So I think their guards were very, very good. Tony's still kind of learning what we do, and Ryan's a freshman too. And that's a big part of college basketball. Your point guards are both new, really, to what you do. We're trying to simplify what we do for those two.
The backdoor play they ran, was that they've been shooting threes all day, and was that kind of a surprise?
No, because they got it for Duran. Duran's the guy we're not supposed to be denying. Again, that's execution. Was the backdoor surprise? Yes, because we're not supposed to be denying Duran. If it would have gone to Galloway or Mills, it wouldn't have been a surprise. But again, that's execution. You got to know personnel at the end of the game. Just in that play is a good example. We didn't pressure, we allowed the guy to catch the ball on the floor, didn't pressure him. We denied the wrong guy. So, again, you give them credit for execution. You give us, poor marks for our execution.
Jay, the last 2 years, they've been ahead the whole game, and you caught them at the finish this year. Was it flashing through your eyes that maybe they're going to catch you this time?
Really, DJ, honestly, I thought we had it. I just thought we would gut it out. There never really was a time I thought, you have to think that way during games. After a game when you mention it, and you realize it's true. I even thought to the end, I thought JP would pull up and hit a 3. That's what you're thinking. But after the game, you definitely look at that.
Jay, when you're coming off a loss like you were, I think the feeling as a coach is you want your players to really rise to the occasion and play as clean a game as possible. When that doesn't happen, what was that duty as a coach, and how do you kind of handle it?
Well, when you come off a game like that, there's usually reasons, so you're not going to change it overnight. You're not going to all of a sudden, the turnovers killed us in that game too, and then turnovers killed us in this game. So, that's definitely an issue for us, and we've got to improve in that area. When you lose a game like that, like the one we did, then you realize that we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, and we do. But I think we can improve. I think we can be a good team by the end of the year. But we have a lot of work to do.
What are you improving at? How do you improve in that area today? How do you take better care of basketball against people and pressure like Salle did today?
We're really trying to just simplify what we do. So guys, like I said, our 2 main ball handlers, Ryan and Tony, are both new to our program. So we having JayVaughn and Mouf and Taj Bell and Mo Sutton, they know a lot of things that we do over the years. But when your main ball handlers don't know what you're doing, it makes it real difficult. And we started with it, putting everything in, and now we're just peeling back, just taking things out, trying to get those two. As a basketball player, when you think, you're usually not as quick or as confident. So we're just trying to simplify the best we can to help those two.
JayVaughn, when you, as hard as both teams played and just coming up on the losing end, how disappointing and how difficult is it for you guys?
It was a tough game out there. I think that it was some things that we could have did better and executed better on out there. We just got a little key stop, but I feel good with the loss because I know that we played hard. We didn't play smart, but the bigs worked together. The guards played well. It's just the little things at the end that we need to get better at, and we're gonna go in the gym, keep working that in. We're gonna come out and play Villanova basketball the next game.
You've been through a few of these now, but being from New York, I'm sure if New York guys play against New York guys, but you had a lot of Philly guys playing against Philly guys. What's it like out there?
It's just a game that we play. We just trying to go out there and play Villanova basketball. That's really it, and play together.
JayVaughn, how come you looked like you were going to go to the basket on that last shot? You didn't pull up for the three. You get caught in between, or?
I wasn't aware of time to score, and so that was my fault. But I think we did a good job.
Jay, can you talk about the decision to change the starting lineup today with JayVaughn coming off the bench and Sutton starting?
It's all kind of going back to our, trying to simplify everything. We were playing JayVaughn at the three. I thought he did a really good job coming off the bench today, and we're just trying to. So when you do that, you move other people around. We're trying to get Tony and Ryan just in simple spots, doing the same thing, comfortable, and that's really what it was. So that way we keep JayVaughn at the forward spot. We're not moving him back and forth. We don't move him back and forth. We keep Tony. Tony's got to play the 1 and the 2, and Arch has to play the 1 and the 2. So we're just trying to keep it simple for those two, and that's really what it's part of it. And JayVaughn understands. He's great with it. You can see by the way he played tonight. We got to get our ball handling secure.
Jay, if it wasn't the score coming out the way it was, could you appreciate what a kid like Duran did in the second half and the overtime of the game when he hadn't been making a shot really all
I think he was 1 for 7 at halftime. And, he was awesome. That's what great point guards do. I was very, very impressed. He has had good games against us in the past. Even though he was not shooting a good percentage from three, he has done that to us. I thought he was great. I really do. I thought he controlled the game, and there was a lot of times when we were trying to just make him take a tough shot, and he wouldn't take the tough shot. Kept the ball and finished at the rim. He did a really good job.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.